Welcome back, everybody. This is Brothermutant here. Today we're going to continue on our quest with Archie, our Strength-based Archaeologist build. We are running solo. We've upgraded the difficulty from normal to challenging, and are probably a level or two away from jumping it all the way up to hard level finally. Let's continue, shall we? See, we should be in the old Sycamore, if I recall correctly. We haven't done anything on the Cobalt side of things. We should be... we past the mites? Oh, we're in the spiders, that's right. Yeah, we were working the underground passage, that's right. Okay, so we have these spiders over here, and if you saw the last video, you saw that I died fighting the big nasty spider. So obviously we'll shy away from that, but we can come in here
Enemy approaching.
and have a little bit of fun wailing on these guys. I want you to hold steady.
This should do it.
Alright, now remember we do have our mage armor up as well as delay poison, so this is not as scary as it looks. Damage is going to be an issue, sure, but it's what it is. The fact that I'm getting 2 attacks around, of course, being a monk and using a monk-based weapon is actually extremely pleasing to me. We're doing significant damage because of that, in my opinion. Now, where are we? 4. So level 5 will be the last level for Bard for a little bit, and then we dip into Dragon Disciple, which will be where we start getting delayed spell progression, but we do get increased strength up, which is the reason for the build in the first place. Those +2 to +4, well, +2 to +2 again, I should say, to make it honest. Increases to strength will be extremely helpful in this build because we're at strength of 14 right now, but having strength of 18 is going to be amazing. There'll be an extra 2 to our chance to hit, an extra 2 to 3 for our damage, depending on how we run that damage. So that's going to be nice. I don't like that hold doesn't hold. I know I've complained about this on other LPs. I hold once, I should always stick like glue until I tell the character to move, in my opinion. That should light up and lock you in place, in my opinion. Almost like a paralysis spell, but obviously you're attacking still. Now again, we are going to avoid the big nasty. We know that we have loot over there, so of course that's how we're going to know that we're avoiding.
We will be victorious.
There may be traps around here, so let's hope that we spot those things. That's some free XP for us. We are reasonably close to level 5. I don't doubt that we'll hit level 5 today in this video. I don't think we're going to get to 6, unless we just have like a lot of really impressive fights and XP quests completed. Come on, Archie. You can do it, Archie. Sorry guys, just gonna go. Need a little wake-up coffee. As you can see, though, I am tanking solo pretty successfully. Now, again, this is unchallenging, so it's not as difficult as it could be. They're swinging at a +6, whereas they would be swinging a +8, probably a +9. But I have a 27 armor right now. So you subtract 9 from that, and that'd be, what, 18? So only on 18, 19, 20. They have a 15% chance to hit me if they were on the other difficulty. Right now, they have to hit me on that crit. So, yeah, obviously I'm doing better, but obviously it's not hard difficulty. But one more level up and I'll feel pretty comfortable doing hard difficulty.
In
that
due
last
time.
level of Bard, or that 5th level, so our 4th level officially of Bard, will be nice. It will be our first dip. It's level 4. That's the first dip into level 2 spells.
Our victory is certain.
From there, we have to make decisions. Like, pause it real quick. So, I have Sense Vitals, Mirror Image, Cure Moderate, obviously. Blur is going to be amazing. Glitter Dust and Sound Burst, the order of which is just differs on my feel. Sound Burst, for those who don't know, is AoE. Minor sonic damage, which is rarely resisted, and it has a chance of stun. I want to say you got a lot of stun moves, but it has a range pull capability to it, so I can literally stand where I'm at, blast them at a distance, and then say, "Come on over." Otherwise, almost every move that we have that does damage is going to be a cone, which is kind of weird for this build, but you get really good at it. So And I'm wondering, do I want Sense of Vitals early? We don't have any way to capitalize on it, so it seems like a wasted pick. So I might get the healing out of the way and get Sense Vitals later. Once we get like invisibility or greater invisibility or vanish finally on the build. Because while it would be useful in my surge damage, again, it's not going to be implemented unless we get that ability to vanish invisible or greater invisible on our character.
Yeah.
Can I just say how happy I am, though, that Archie's doing well? Yes, I know it's early still, but I rarely have a character that can tank this early on. Now, I'm using tricks, of course, from months of practice. So the mage armor and the blade poison, of course, is instrumental here. The fact, though, that I think that's making it easy is the fact that I get 2 swings around. I really do.
As it should be.
Even on a character, let's say, not a sword saint, because they get benefits because they're using the preferred weapon. But on Eldritch Scion / Monk Dip, Scaly Fist Monk Dip like this one, I would even err on the side of I'd rather have this than crits early on, because 2 hits around versus 1 hit maybe around
all
is
according to plan.
Lackluster, obviously.
Enemy
so obviously the 2 hits is the way to go. It's really going a long way for wiping out these guys in some quick kind of action. I mean, if you think about it, you're tanking and then you're also swinging twice, which is, in this low of a level, the equivalent of either you using a ranged character that has like rapid shot or mini shot, which would require you having a rapid shot, or you literally having 2 people on the team. So I'm a party of 1, but I'm swinging like I'm 2 people because I'm getting 2 attacks around. And that really is helping a lot burn through this low level content. Now, like I said, though, the difference would be if I was Sword Saint, unless I went with a specific monk weapon or unarmed strike monk style for my weapon of choice, my chosen weapon, I think is what they call it in the game. I wouldn't get that extra armor bump that you get from being a Sword Saint. Doesn't mean I couldn't tank. It's just you're really ginking yourself. I feel like there's a web here.
In due time.
Let's do a quick save. I don't know where it's at, but I know where that's at. Okay. Alright, pause it. Now. Alright. There's that one spot here. This is all exposed. This is where the big spitting monster is at. We might be able to take him out with a little bit of luck, but I'd rather wait till we're level 5. And I say that because Bard progression for attack bonuses. Let's see if I show you the character sheet here. Class. Oh, we're at level 3 for Bard technically right now. 1, 2, 3. Like you see, level 4 would be another attack bonus, and then at 5 it doesn't give us anything. So this is a 3/4 progression. You get nothing on the first level, then 2, 3, 4 you get something, and then on the 5th level you get nothing, and 5, 6, 7, or 6, 7, 8 you get something. So Monk, on the other hand, is you get it as soon as you get it. So it's like a fighter. So you, the 1 through 20, you could literally be a bab of 20 and just be beating the shit out of stuff, which is kind of cool. So 1 more level of Bard, and I should go up another attack bonus. So that's nice, and that's the reason for that. Less chance to miss. Do I want to try? Let's do a quick save again. Do I want to try the Skeletors? We can give it a shot. I don't have. Oh, I've collected a whirligig of crap, haven't I? I don't have. What am I thinking of? Oh, a bludgeoning weapon. Yeah. I don't know that the Kana is the way to go on this, but we'll see.
As it should be.
The bonus to hit is the reason for wanting it, and I don't have anything.
We will be victorious.
I'm up like a Christmas tree. These guys might be tougher than I think. Yes, he reduced 6. Oh, they got a DR 5. Okay, so to hit them like we want to hit them, we're gonna have to go something that's not slashing, whatever the hell. Guys. Which means we go punchy punchy. Get him.
Calm down.
Ooh.
Not dead yet.
That was gnarly.
This was not part
That was
of
not
the
part of the
plan.
plan. That was definitely not part of the plan. What happened there? Wow. We got a step up for attacks. Let's take a look at those guys swinging on us. 7. 10. Still 17, man. We just got some bad rolls, I think. Yeah, because that was literally, he had 18. Well, first, let's start it off proper, the way we should have started it off. We'll give it one more try, folks. The old college try. Another, I need to be in a position where they can't surround me.
Enemy approaching.
Come on, team. DR, yeah, we suck. I know. Right there seems like a good spot. I said right there seems like a good spot. Beat the crap out of that guy.
This should do it.
And I got my arcane strike on, so I should be doing damage, I think. Oh, and they still managed to surround you. Nice. Thanks, fellas. And I'm just, I feel like I'm hitting him and then I'm missing at the same time. What's that about? Oh, my attack bonus is a 3. Why am I attack? Oh, I'm fighting defensively. Oh, boo. Keep forgetting that. Alright, well. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, that's a big dip. We went from a +6 to a +3. Wow, that sucks. Alright. Well, we'll tough it out. No, I want to see if I even land a hit. Am I even able to hit? I can hit them almost as much as they can hit me.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Not dead
All right.
yet. We will
We're
be
not doing
victorious.
that fight. We tried, folks. We tried. Wow, that's a messed up dip. Yep, that's what it is.
All according to
If I had a quarterstaff, if I had a, what do you call that? Masterwork quarterstaff on my bar here, I'd give it another try. Because we wouldn't get the dip. It would still be +6. Actually, we'd be +6 and we'd have more damage because the quarterstaff is dual wield. So you could literally swing and hit, and do even more damage than the +2 I'm getting. So this +3 would be probably like +4. That might be okay, but we don't have one. So anyway, sorry, I'm thinking about, you know, future times if I play this again. Make sure to grab a good masterwork monk weapon for all the types.
Interesting.
Alright. Oh, hey, we're getting mugged.
This should do
But by
it.
stuff that we even mugged back, so that's okay.
Yeah.
We've messed with these guys in the past. Whoa. Hey, yo. Ooh. Oh. Come on, man. That's my guy. That's like it. This is exactly what we needed to feel better about ourselves. Wow, we're actually really close. Yeah, we're still not taking on those Skeletors if we go up a level. Not until I get that quarterstaff. He doesn't even have to be a master with quarterstaff, but the quarterstaff has a +6 masterwork right now would be a +5 if it was normal. And then we go up a level, we'll go back to being a +6. So I think we may have a shot. Remember, we're dropping, see, by being a +3, just so we're clear, to do the blunt damage we need to do, we drop to, I think I can only hit on a 19 or 20. So that's a 10% chance to hit, versus what should be a 25% chance to hit, okay? That's the difference that we're talking about. So, you know, 1 in 10 versus every 4th swing, and I get 2 swings in a round with that quarterstaff, just like I do with my unarmed fist, along like the same with my commas. So, and here is the,
In
I'm going to
due
show you
time.
the fence. Here's the fence that leads to the back door of this. So what you do is if you have the lever, you do this, you get XP, and I leveled up in the process.
That is not far.
You can zip on into here. I am very impressed with you today, sir. You're doing a great job. Alright. So just to show you that this is locked. So until you literally, you know, down both sides, you can't get through. So it doesn't matter if you solve one part of the puzzle, you have to solve both parts to make this a a path. Otherwise, you have to go through the basement, which we're clearing out anyway, so you know, whatever. We are going to pick this trap, but first we're going to level up Bard. Alright. This one... Alright, let's see. We always want... mobility to 5. And Arcana to 5, right? Because we need that 5 to do Dragon Disciple. The mobility 5 is so that we can get some, what do you call it? Dragon Ferocity, I think. Because I think we already have Dragon Style. No, maybe it's Dragon Style. It could be Dragon Style. So we have that, and we have 2 points left. Now, what to invest in? Remember, we are a master of everything here as far as class skill is concerned. Obviously we're the face, so these two wouldn't be a bad choice, but we already have a pretty decent bump on them. Same with Perception, which is only because we're maxing it out. Same with Arcana. So the 9s I'm not worried about. It's everything that's below the 9 right now that's kind of worrying me a little. Athletics is useful, as we know. Stealth will be. I get my Trickery up. I say that's probably the way to go here. And then from there, we don't have to invest in Arcana anymore if we don't want to. I say that in all honesty, because it's entirely possible that we do want to. Now I have listed here, remember we already deviated from the plan. Blind Fight was not picked, so it's there now. In this round I suggested Power Attack. I still don't think we can afford the penalty for the extra damage output, but it's important for other things. I'm going to go with Blind Fight. I know it seems weird, but and we're a little out of order. Blind Fight's a little more useful than you think. We don't need to be caught flat-footed. That's not an issue. But if they're invisible, then we lose our dex bonus, which is still flat-footed, right? So that's a thing. I don't know that being invisible and me having uncanny dodge doesn't prevent them attacking from me being invisible. This should make sure that we've sewed up that protection then. Alright, now again, I was going to go Sense Vittles, but there's no reason to, because A, we're too low a level to make it worth our while. It doesn't last long enough, it's only 4 rounds. It will only be for surge damage in the instance of us attacking anyway, since we don't have a greater invisibility on us. But it's only for like an attack. So one attack, you get an extra 1d6 and ring a ding ding. I do want that Cure Moderate though. And Mirror Image goes a long way for protecting us. Then I get Heroism on this build. I get greater Heroism. Okay. And the reason I'm thinking about this now is I'm wondering if Sound Burst versus Heroism would be a good change up. Because Sound Burst, again, while being able to pull, only does 1d8 of damage. AoE style. Can hurt anybody, including myself. And this Fortitude just prevent being stunned. I almost feel like I have to, because it's one of the only attacks that I have that's not a cone. Which I know is stupid, because that 1d8 damage, that's some lame ass damage, by the way, for a level 2 spell. I can't believe they didn't make that a 1d8 for every 2 caster levels or something, up to a maximum of like 4d8 or 5d8 or something, just to give you some kind of scale with that. But Sound Burst, obviously. Sound Bursting. Okay. Wow. Yeah, this is what I'm going with. Alright, now let's take a look at that. Swing. Look at that big +7 now. Yeah. If I drop down to fighting punchy punch style, that should drop down to a +4. Does that sound right? Well, it's not showing it because we're not fighting defensively, but yes, it would be a -2. So we'll put that back on. And... oh yeah, my spell. I don't care about Tree Affliction, I don't care about that, but I do care about the heals being on top of each other. And my new buff. Alright. Quick save on that.
What a find!
Oh, hey there, Mr. Trap that I didn't see before. Good jerk.
Enemy approaching.
Alright, we'll come back to that trap in a moment. Slowly roll, Junior.
A calculated risk.
This should be even easier for me to beat the crap out of him. Right, let's see that swing. Oh, so I still fight defensively here. Okay, so there was only a +1 difference between fighting with my fist versus fighting with a comma because of the masterwork comma. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. That is not a +7 then like I thought it was, or +6 like I thought it was. Really a +4 against those skeletons. Here we go. Come on, you got this, Archie. Show what you got, son. Beat your ass. Oh, nice damage. Hit him again. Do it again. Come on, Archie. Yeah, that's my boy. What's our damage output? Still at 3. Okay, quick save on that, so I don't think. Let's get this trap because it's closer.
This is not possible.
Which, by the way, did I get any more, what do you call them? Bardly abilities, I guess? No, that was a dead zone. Yeah, the next one would be here. That's a +2. That's a ways away because we're going to dip into Dragon Disciple for 4 levels now. Okay. What's my trickery telling me? 18. Ooh, you got 11, though. We can do it.
I can't.
You can, and you will. Stop your belly aching.
A trivial
That's
matter.
better. Good job. Take that loot.
In due time.
Oofta. Look at all the cool shit you're finding, Archie. Alright. Come on over here so we can scum save this. Alright. How we doing?
It is finished.
Map. Alright, so now, this now, obviously, when we're on this side, is the bottom half, which will be about this quarter half, is the Kobolds version of this map. So Mites over here, Kobolds down here, and this doorway will be Tartucio's little hidden area. So you need to be careful, but not too careful. And actually, careful enough that I want to chug a potion. We got plenty. Just enough to get me up to the 40s. Every time I see planks now, I want to say that there's a trap there, because that's where it's nice that they sometimes go out of the way to show you the trap. I mean, I know that seems silly.
Interesting.
Sure is, buddy. Sure is.
We will be victorious. This will hurt. Ha!
Sure will. First down.
Ah!
Come on, Archie. Show me what you got, son. Get with the heat. Yeah. Good work. Why are you switching? That's weird. Hey, whatever. Spread the love around, buddy. It's all good. We'll kill them both anyway. He took damage. That sucks. Come on, Archie. Too many misses in a row, brother. Come on, Archie. You got this.
Yeah.
There you go. Good boy. Now that I think about it, I'm wondering if I can fight defensively if I have my quarterstaff in my hands, because it's a two-handed weapon. I don't know that. I would still assume so, because it's a monk weapon. That would be a nice exception to the rule, by the way, if you're two-handed wielding. And you can't fight defensively normally, but for a monk weapon you can. That'd be tits. I would love that. And it would make sense, because monks always defend themselves with their quarterstaffs, and I'm assuming, I don't know, I don't really know monks, I take that back. But it makes sense, right? So I could totally see that.
Trivial matter.
This is what I was talking about by the trap. And you see another one here, so you know there's going to be a trap. Yeah, right there. So I do like how they do that. Kind of heads up, warns you. Oh yeah, this guy, he's all sad.
A trivial matter.
All right, first let's come
Follow
down
my
here.
lead.
So there's a cubby hole here, path leads this way, and the path leads to the bottom. The bottom path leads to a fight, which will be a thing. All gone, all fall, sorrow, sorrow. Alright, so if you click on this, it's actually a trap, sort of. It's a trickery check, which we're going to make unless we really roll badly. But basically it allows us to lock it in place so that no one falls anymore.
In due time.
Now, we're not going to go that way just yet. There is a fight over there. I'm not particularly worried about it, but there's one of the kobolds is a shaman, and he does magic missile. And we're not ready for shield.
That is not far.
I don't have a shield spell, is what I'm basically telling you.
Our victory is certain.
Alright, so we got more centipedes.
Let's try this way.
We should be even better at fighting them now. Start off with an immediate attack on me. Really? I need to prove that to myself. That Kyle shenanigans. Wow. Oh, he caught me flat-footed, right? No. Looks like he did, though. Because I'm not getting my fighting defensively bonus. I guess it's the first round of combat, so therefore it doesn't work. Seems weird.
This should do it.
Anyway. See, because that guy attacked, and now I'm at a 27. See, my fighting defensively kicks in. So there's got to be a reason. It's not flat-footed per se, but it's still not giving me the bonus. At least I didn't lose the dodge and the dex armor. So maybe that's part of it.
As it should be.
Oh yeah, the little pee trail. This is where they urinate. And they really need to go talk to the doctor because they clearly got some kind of bladder infection. Look at that stuff. That stuff is gooey. Ugh, that's wrong. Alright, anyway.
All according
This way. I don't even know why they show you that other than to maybe show you that there's another half of the tunnel. Maybe that's what that's all about. Seems dumb, but whatever.
In due time.
And again, I have taken damage again. And again, I will chug a potion. And another one. Really? Screw that. 4 and a 2.
Follow
my thimble runneth over. Anyway.
What a find. Enemy approaching.
Hit you with a flare, bitch.
A calculated risk.
Did that even work? Ooh, it did work. What does that do? For 1 minute. Dazzled. So he just took a swing at me. -1 probably because of dazzle. Yay, dazzle. Good job, Archie. Well, he's less of a problem.
This will hurt.
Hit his buddies instead. Come on. But I'm gonna really love when I get me a comma when I have another swinging and attack. So I'm swinging at 3 in a round instead of 1 or 2. That's gonna be really nice. Come on, Archie. There's some damage. Of course, this is gonna be so much nicer too when I get a +4 to my strength. That's gonna be some serious extra damage. That'll be nice. Come on, hit him, Archie. You got this. Yeah. Well, all right. Okay.
It is finished.
Quick save. Should have done that before. Oh yeah. Cruising around along. Is there another one over here? Feels like there should be.
That is not far.
All right, now. I step up this way just to show it to you.
Never see me coming.
All right, we have a alchemist, sentinel, and there's probably another sentinel or alchemist up there. There's alchemists here. There's more over there. This is where fire protection plays a big part. Now, having said that, we do have scroll of resist fire. It will only protect us from 10 points of damage, but alchemists don't do that much fire damage really anyway. So that'll help a ton to keep our health in where it needs to be. But I don't know that I'm ready for this fight yet. What I mean is, there's 2 to 3 big fights over here, and then there's a huge. I'm gonna actually stealth a little more.
They'll never see me coming.
Those jackasses don't see me because there's more over here. It's a dead end. It is a kind of like this, where it's a big pool of bad guys. There we go.
We will be victorious.
Oh, did my light spell wear off on me? I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh yeah, it's only like 10 minutes per, right? Yeah, that's why. Come on, Arch. For some reason our sound went all muted. And I can hear the music in the background. Feels like there's like some kind of poison fog over here with everything being all purpley. There we go. Come on, Archie. Kill these bugs off for me. Not bad, not bad. You're doing fine, son. You're doing fine. Nice. All right. Free
All
stuff.
according to plan.
Like my free stuff. I don't want to go rest yet because we do have the buff still on us for the armor. Once that armor falls off us, though, I would be inclined to go take a knee outside and get our spells back for one, rest up and all that fun jazz. Maybe we can even see what's outside that we can
As it
fight.
should be.
Yeah,
They'll never
stealthing
see
a
me
little.
coming.
Sentinel, Alchemist, Sentinel. The Alchemist, again, is not of particular concern. Fire being a thing, of course. Pause it so they don't suddenly sense me. Here's where you're going to have fire problems. Here, here. Once you break through here, you want to be ready to break into Suitscale's area, King Suitscale, and they do a lot of fire stuff. Hence the reason that you want to only use that one potion or spell that we brought with us once. It's only going to last for like 30 minutes, I think, anyway. So, or 10 to 30 minutes. So you want to kill, 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 and if at all possible, come back here. Once you break Suitscale, the Queen will give you the pass that allow you to come inside here. Then you can fight Tartuccio. He does a fireball spell multiple times and just incinerates your ass unless you have some protection. But though you can use it to good effect to basically let him wipe out his own peeps, which is super funny. And we're not even going to do that right away, because once she gives us the little magic stick to open the door, we're going to go over here and one of these guys and say, I can't believe you're torturing that poor kobold. I'm breaking off from you guys, and then kill all the mites. And then we'll do Tartuccio, because once we get the stick, we can get inside whenever we want. So, I could probably take this fight. It's contained. Remember, there's a door here, so that Suitscale doesn't come out until you open the door. So I can probably take this fight as long as all it is the one alchemist. I could have two of these bad guys, I don't care. But one alchemist is enough of a concern that I'd probably focus fire on him, kill that little jackal off, and then the other two guys will just fall like normal spider fodder. And then I could, I don't know. I still don't want to go this way because this is where that shaman is, another kobold shaman that basically this jackass is going to cast magic missile on our butt, and it's going to hurt. We can go back down in the basement, I suppose. What's left down there? We got the skeletons that I don't think we can beat yet, and oh, and that puzzle with the where we'll have to bring two people with us. So maybe that'll be when we bring those two people. We wipe out those skeletons that way. Why make it harder on myself? Yeah, I say we just be a jerk. Oh, and lead blades. I have forgot that I had this ability. So what lead blades does, you saw me just activate it. Increases your damage output of the weapon in your melee weapon. It increases it to the next size category. So if you were a small person, for instance, like if I was Lindsay and I was using the common, instead of being 1d6, it'd probably be a 1d4 weapon because it's a smaller version of the weapon. By activating lead blades for that 1 minute buff, her 1d4 weapon would become a 1d6 comma, just like a normal comma. And you can literally stack this a couple different ways. One other way to get a bigger weapon size category is if you do like enlarge person or a similar spell, you grow in size. Therefore your weapon grows in size. So my weapon could be bigger than the 1d8 right now if I had enlarged person on. And I do have a scroll or a potion for a large person. Let's just be a jerk. It's only 1 minute, so let's have a little fun. And yeah, see 2d6, so 1d8 jumps to 2d6. Oh, that's a big jump. That's well, see 1d8 average damage would be 1 and 8 would be 9 divided by 2, 4.5. 2d6 would be 2 plus 12 is 14 divided half is 7. So it went up an average of 2 points of extra damage around. And I noticed my dex went down, my strength went up too, so I'm even getting a better strength swing, which is pretty baller. But we're going to go
try
here.
This way.
Kill this guy.
Our victory is certain.
Yeah, I knew there was another guy. That's okay. He still has to chug his potion. You know, Constitution like a dumbass. He's almost dead. These guys are stabbing me pretty successfully. Come on, buddy, you got this. There you go. No flanking for you. Ooh, that hurt though. Those balls are mean. He's got a +8. Oh, he's got a weapon focus and short sword. Look at you, Mr. Cold Ball asshole. Yeah, probably because he's a sentinel. Wow. It's actually kind of baller, buddy. But not baller enough. And taking that good stuff. Nice. Well, alright. Now this is the door. If I click that, that's when we mess with suit scale and all his peeps. And we're clearly not doing that yet. There's archers in there and everything else under the sun. So you want to almost draw those guys out to here and then attack them. And then come back in and kill the archers. We could... Yeah, since we're not going to finish this fight off because it's the flame guys again. This will be when we use our flame scroll. Our fire protection. We'll resist fire, go in here, kill these guys, go in here, then, you know, buffed up of course, kill these guys, and that will be the end of that scroll, more likely than not. Here I don't want to take on just yet, because again, those stupid ass fire, or magic missile guys, I'd rather jump him from the outside. I know that sounds weird. There's an entrance over there is what I'm basically telling you. But that leads to the outside world. If we go to the outside world, go into the cave that way, you're closer to him, and you can jump him a little bit quicker. You'll still probably get a magic missile or two off on your butt.
That is not far.
This will give me a chance to show you where this door led to. Oh, and this is perfect, because I don't want to mess with the skeletons, but I do kind of want to mess with these guys. But I still got my buff on.
Follow my lead.
You still got protection from poison. This will be... First, let's get over here, pause it, and think for a second. We have a tunnel, another tunnel down here. This tunnel connects, so there's 3 tunnels connecting to the main tunnel here, where that big-ass bug's going to be at. And then there's a little mini tunnel that's like this, where it goes and stops for treasure, I guess. There's another tunnel that leads up this way, so we can come down here and come up this way and kill some frogs off. I don't know that that's worth doing versus killing this guy first. Since we're already here and we have the resist acid scroll ready to rock and roll anyway, I say we do this part. So let's actually heal up. Yeah, let's actually heal up. It doesn't do that anymore, damn it. I missed that function, guys. I'm sorry. And I want to go into this fight fully prepared. Okay, so is that acid? Use it. There we go. Took a while. Okay, so we got 30 minutes of level 10 acid resist on. Quick save. Yeah, check failed. Wow. 22 DC for that little base roll. Okay. Anywho. Is there anything else I needed? I don't think so. Yeah, not really. I mean, I could lead and blade one more time. That's what these things are for. Might as well have it be badass. But I mean, it really is only increasing our damage output by like 1. or a half. No, 1. Yeah, really, 1 extra damage or swing. So yeah. And I don't care about enlarged person either, because why make myself an easier target? Let's swing it this way.
According to plan.
Get our quick save on. See if we can wipe out these jackasses.
Enemy approaching.
There's a lot of them.
This should do it.
Okay, how are we doing? Doing okay. He's going to hit a lot harder, obviously. But in my estimation, if you wipe off the fodder and maybe leave 1 or 2 of those little jackasses behind while you're focusing on the big boss man, that's okay.
A calculated risk.
There's the spitters. These want spit acid. There's Big Daddy. Yeah.
This will hurt.
Come on, man. You got this, alright. See, he's blocking the path, so he's basically neutered, which is nice, actually. Been playing on that. So it works out for me. And even if they hit with the spit, I'm protected from the poison, I'm protected from the acid. Oh, no, no, no.
Let's try
We'll
this
go
way.
and finish off this last one. Then we'll mess with these guys, because then the Big Daddy's in the way. And I don't think he spits. I could be wrong on that, but I'm going to probably murder most of these guys off, so he can't get to us until we kill all these little looters. Where are you guys aiming? You're just shooting at the wall at this point. Good shot.
This should do it.
Oh, he can spit. Basic attack bonus is 6. He's going against touch, so that's a problem. But he's got a huge size, and he's fighting and shooting into combat, so he's suffering a -6 penalty. So he's only shooting at a +4, so yeah, I got a pretty good chance of ignoring that. I wonder how big his poison spit is as far as damage output, though. That's my real concern. If I could attack him at range, I would. Actually, that'd be a pretty good tactic for this. Now that I think about it, you get hide behind these little spitting doofuses and just shoot him with, like, Ray of Frost and stuff. I don't have that ability.
A calculated risk.
Alright, Archie. How hard was that hit? 15? This is going to be a fight. This is rough, son. Rough. His health. I'm getting him there. That was my swinging going. He's got 21 armor. Means I'm hitting on a 16 or greater. What is that? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 25% chance to hit. Let me take the acid spit protection, guys. Glad he ain't swinging. Rather he spit at me. Stop that. I just said don't do that, you jerk.
Calm down.
Oh,
Not dead
brutal.
yet.
He ain't there. We need to hit him like 2-3 more times. Nope. Nope. Alright. But we have a plan. Let's try it. We do the same exact thing, except, hear me out, except we'll switch over to our crossbow when we're behind the spitting mobs and shoot him at a distance. They could spit at me all day. I don't care because I got that acid protection and poison protection. That's right. So this could work. So let's come up here.
In due time.
Battle tactics, my friend.
Enemy approaching.
Come down this way. Okay. First off, giant set piece for the guy. Good work, Archie. Nice. When he dies, all the other spitting ones should show up.
Yeah.
Nice. Yep.
This should do it.
Hide behind these ones.
A
Kill
calculated
this one
risk.
just because. Oh, God, he's swinging at me. Fortunately, it's resist acid, not protection from acid. I say that because protection from acid has a cap. Like it can max out for how much you absorb. And when you absorb too much, we do our trick, guys. We're behind the wall of the spitting centipedes. They're never going to come any closer. He can't get to us, I think. So I'll just shoot him at random. Oh, damn it. I just said it out loud, dude.
Let's try this one.
Liar.
This should do it.
Get back here. Get back here. Get back here. Shoot that guy.
Calculated risk.
We need to kill him. How's our swing with that? Suck ass, isn't it? Yeah, 4. We're fighting defensively too, which just makes it worse. Two was not enough. Are you kidding me? Oh, dude, he has no health. How the hell? Screw you, game. There we go. Alright. We're back, guys. For those of you that were wondering why I fast forward is because we literally took forever to kill that goofus. We're only swinging one set around, and we took some serious damage while waiting, so we saw that. The acid isn't the problem. So the spit's not the deal. It's these fighting little jackasses that are over here. We needed them in the way, though, so that big man would come over and bite me in the face for like 19 damage. It worked. Just not the best formulated plan, but it did work. So the ideal would have been to hide the wall of these 3 jackasses and have Big Mama over here. You just shoot Big Mama because his spit was nothing. We weren't taking any damage this entire time from the spit. We had poison resistance on, and we had DR10 for acid, which is more than enough to protect from the spit. So, I was looking for the tooltip to tell us what damage output these things had.
That is not far.
So,
interesting.
not far, but far enough. Yes, please. All right. Now we took some damage. We are back in it. And the damage was literally my fault because I had to have meleeers up in front of my business, which really screwed us over. This is another transition. Remember how this is a little wall that you have to climb to get over here? The same principle here. Doesn't give you any XP for doing it.
In due
You
time.
can't fail as far as I know. You just click it and then you teleport up to there. I'm just going to do it
We
just
will
to show
be
you.
victorious.
And to kill these things off. And we're right around the corner from those Skeletors. These are where the Skeletors are at. So we're not going to go that way. Plus there's some stuff out here to explore. We're going to finish these guys off because why the hell not? Hug the wall so you don't freeze the skeletons in your face. You can probably walk down to about here without them
All
coming out
according to plan.
for you. They don't really wander.
Our
We got these other
victory
ones,
is
and we might as well
certain.
take them out too.
This will
Get the ones
hurt.
that bite you first. That's a nice solid hit.
Let's try this way.
I'll clear up these tunnels up here, come back down here, show you the treasure. Clean up these tunnels, and then we got frogs, and that'll probably be it for a bit. But, wow, we got a lot of XP. Holy hell. I didn't realize we were getting that much. We must have got a crap ton for killing the boss off. Which is deserved, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we didn't deserve it. That was a well thought out plan. Didn't implement it very well, but that's not... that is our fault. But it's what happens. I mean, let's see. No plan survives, first contact, right? So I don't feel bad.
Enemy approaching. Oh.
I don't feel bad. Or at least saved. I don't think I've saved since we beat that boss, have I? Well, wouldn't that just teach me? I get like a critical hit, kills me off, and I have to repeat that entire fight. Right. Put away your thing. Thank you. We're healing up. At least a couple. Feel good about that. Alrighty. This is the spot where you... Oops, no, get up here. This is the spot where you need 3 bodies to activate a trigger. Here. Trigger. Here. They have to stand on them. And then there's a switch up here you have to activate. So just activating the switch doesn't do squat.
That is not far.
The little clues here let you know that, oh, there's something ancient back here. Ooh, and this door will fall down. And then you can attack 3 really nasty Skeletors. But that is a fight for another day. We'll need to bring 2 party members with us, or a party member that has a animal companion, not a pet. Pets don't count. You can't control them. And they're not heavy enough to activate the triggers. And you can't summon a pet, I don't think, to activate the trigger. I haven't tried that, actually. I think
interesting.
Here is a fight in here. There's a little doofus to fight. And I don't know that we can take him.
All according to plan.
Maybe we'll come back and do a scum save and give it a try. I'm just opening up this path before I forget. And this just takes you upstairs. I'll just teleport real quick to show you. Oh, hey there. Light pick. Oh. No. I'm not
in due time.
It's not really necessary. This, on the other hand, is necessary. This leads outside. So I'm going to do that because that will unlock the... Oh, there was a passage here all along kind of thing. I think there might be a perception check outside that allows you to see it in advance. And it's probably pretty damn high. I say that because I think I did it once. By pure dumb luck, I rolled a 20 one day, I think, and got it. I could be mistaken on that, though. But I swear I saw it, and I could go in, and I didn't have the ability to go in before. So, but here's where it's at. Again, right where you'd expect it to be, the side of the map. But now that you've unlocked it, you can just, anytime you want, just in and out. So it's a nice, fast way to get outside safely, take a rest, come back in, because you can hunt outside, right? And you can rest, come back inside through here, and then finish up your stuff. So, hug the wall. One of these Skeletors coming for me. Hug that wall. Come on, stop being a jerk. Come on. Go down. Over. Some doofuses over here still, and our mage armor is just about up, so it's actually pretty good timing for us too. We'll clear this out, and that'll probably be where we're going to want to go outside to rest before we rebuff up with another mage armor scroll, or potion, excuse me. But matter of fact, we might not even go outside and rest so much as we'll go outside and get those radishes. This is the loot, by the way. I wanted to show you instead of just collecting it on the way out the door. I wanted to show you where it was at, because this is your niche splitter, and this is your quest item.
That is not far.
Agile light pick, which we cannot use, which is a damn shame, because Agile allows you to finesse wield it. If you had a high dex score, you could wield that bad boy. Sucks that we can't use the greatsword either, because, you know, 2d6 of damage, +1, decent crit range, and we get a strength bonus because you're two-handed wielding, so instead of a +2, you get like a +3. You get like 50% more of your strength bonus added to a swing. Dueling sword. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff, we just can't use it, which is a damn shame. All exotics.
Follow my lead.
Well, actually, I take that back. Is that an exotic? No, it's martial. Oh, we don't even have martial skill. I thought bards got martial.
We will be victorious.
My bad.
This should do it.
Nice hit, Archie. So this will be the last ones up here, and then there'll be toads up there. You got this, Archie. Yes. Come up this way just to make sure there's nothing blocking our way. Looks good. Come back here, we'll finish off those toads. And again, we have the Spider Queen. We have leveled up, so it's entirely possible we could take the spider out. But we already have minimal amount of influence on, you know, killing that thing off anyway. So
all according to plan.
When we bring those other people, the other 2 people that we need to bring to do this fight, we'll kill these skeletons as well and kill those spiders off. I don't particularly care. The amount of XP we lose by sharing it is because having 2 more people in the party is going to be horrible. Alright, so over here, first let's explore the room. Don't open that. Explore the room. Giant frogs are just living here in harmony. Just minding their own beeswax.
What a find!
They don't care that you steal that. But, they are jerks if you steal their little treasure. So you can leave that and not have this fight. But where's the fun in that? What we can do is we can kill this guy.
Yeah.
How's their swings?
Our victory is certain.
Get it. Come on, Art. We have less than 7 minutes to do this. Yeah, we'll get it. Oh, especially when you do stuff like that, Archie man.
This will hurt.
Apparently you only cared about one of your friends, huh? Screw you, fella.
Enemy approaching. Let's try this way.
I could get them all pissed at me by stealing their treasure, but then I'm out there in the open and they can surround me. Whittle their numbers down is what I'm thinking. When it's 3 of them, I'm not particularly concerned, but 4 or 5 could be pretty nasty swings at you. Because eventually someone's going to get a crit, and in my luck, it'll be double crits.
This should do it.
I'm going to spike around the damage because I'm thinking if they're wounded, then that means they'll stay in the fight. Seems like this guy hasn't been wounded yet. If I kill both these guys, he'll just go back to being neutral. So 17. That was not good. Come on, kill that frog. That's a nice solid hit.
A calculated risk. Calm down. Not dead yet.
See. Giblets. Good.
That is not far.
You come over here, and you can open it, and they won't do anything. But the minute you take the golden toad, they get pissy. They get super aggressive. So that's like a $250 item. Yeah. So that's definitely worth. I'm not going to heal up because we're going to leave anyway. So we've completed everything here we wanted to complete. Can I come down here? And hey, you're supposed to track my character. What the A, man? What the hell's going on? It used to track your movement. I must have set something off like a dumbass. But yeah, we've done everything in here we wanted to do for the time being today. We got the Spider Queen still, Biatch over here. Skeletors, which I still don't think we can take. And then that room where there's more Skeletors. So we might as well not mess with these doofuses until we bring that party with us again anyway. What I'll do... Oh, and this little fight here. I almost forgot. Yeah, a little fight in here. And I'm not going to try to scum save it. That's a jerk, and it's not that much XP. Oh, maybe it is. But I don't care about sharing it. I'd rather bring my 2 other teammates with me to help kill the skeletons off. And I'll bring ones that can do disrupt undead spell damage. For that, this is almost off anyway. Over here, I'm just going to show you this one last trick. Like I said, this is where you can go to get some XP. If you do a scum save and do the trickery, the chaotic neutral, I want to say, where you basically pocket some of the moon radish, you get a decent XP jump for that as well. And again, we're clipping right along, man, for level 6. So Dragon Disciple level 1's coming up real fast.
That is not far.
First, come over yay. Make sure to save it. Talk to the shaman. And chaotic neutral trickery 19. We only need 8 or greater. Leave quietly taking a bucket of moon radishes with you. And you can talk to the guy, I think, and still get those choices. Let's prove it to ourselves. Yeah. So you can still do it if you do a little bit of talking. You don't want to attack these guys. That just seems silly. But if you do this, boom, a big XP bump. Like I said, if you're close to dinging, that'll put you up and over the top many times. So you got your moon radishes, and you're clearly going to leave the area now. Remember, you need to... I don't know if it's the moon radishes or the berries, but one of them spoil. So you don't want to take a knee after getting them. You want to take them straight back to Oleg's. I want to say it's the berries and not the radishes, but it could be both. But the point is you definitely want to take it back as soon as possible. Don't pocket it and just sit there and hope for the best. It may warn you that these are fragile or will rot if you don't hurry or something like that in the text as you pick them up. But I don't know that. And since we are leaving, we might as well take... I have one kit with me. Yep. We're going to take the daggers because they're light. We'll take every bow. Actually, let's take all the weapons and see where that puts us. And then we'll put stuff back as needed. Because these spears are kind of crap. I'm just picking them up so that I can return them, basically. Okay. So you can see, and the reason I point this out to you is they're expensive and they're heavy. 1 versus 6. So you just literally... And already we're back under into the light. And while these ones are 2 for 2, I'm happy with that. 5 for 2, definitely want those. And these ones are 8 for 2. And of course, all our expensive $100 ones. We leave. We'll head to Oleg's and we will call it a day. Matter of fact, I think I'll call it a day right now. My name is Brothermutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I will have truncated quite a bit of these fights because it is particularly long. With that, I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.